Remember the smallest baby in the world? This is how he looks now. As time went on, things began to become worse. Nobody in the hospital room expected the baby to live, since preterm babies are extremely rare. Everyone had given up, but then a miracle occurred, changing everything and bringing tears to everyone's eyes. The world saw an incredible tale of tenacity and survival in December 2019, when Jamarius Jakin Harbour Jr., born at barely 21 weeks gestation, entered the world. At birth, he was smaller than a hand and weighed just 13 ounces, thus he beat the odds to become the tiniest preemie to survive. His amazing adventure, which took place in the Neonatal Intensive Care Unit, NICU, and won the hearts and attention of many, was characterized by tenacity and the steadfast support of his parents, Jessica McPherson and Jamarius Harbour Sr. The medical staff received a heartfelt appeal from Jarius's parents, who were desperate to rescue their son despite the terrifying reality of preterm delivery. McPherson told the medical team, "Just because you haven't done it doesn't mean it can't be done." Director of Medical Services at Pregnancy Aid Clinics Gina Phillips recognized the remarkable nature of Jamarius's survival and called it a miracle. After being born so early, no other preemie has ever survived. McPherson herself had lost 2 kids at 22 weeks gestation, a heartbreaking tragedy brought on by early labor. However, Jamarius's struggle for survival gave a ray of hope and smashed records. The record for the youngest preemie to survive was previously held by Lila Stensrid, who was born at 21 weeks and 4 days. Jamarius broke this record by 4 days, highlighting how improvements in medical treatment are a factor in the growing survival rate of preterm infants. This development disproves ideas about the boundaries of viability and shows that, with the right medical care, it is possible to survive even in the early phases of pregnancy. After sharing her personal story, Jessica Spradlin, a mother who is well aware of the difficulties associated with prematurity, became an outspoken supporter of preemies. She detailed the tragic denial of medical care for her son Kayla, who was born at 22 weeks gestation, in a post from 2019. Kayla was born 3 days before the generally acknowledged age of viability. As a result, Spradlin created the A Moment with Kayla Facebook page, which highlights preemies who overcome the odds. Spradlin met Jamarius through this common path, and she just posted a touching report on his development. Jamarius, who was officially acknowledged as the world's youngest preemie still alive, left the NICU and traveled home with his parents. Today he said peace out to the NICU and is going home with his parents. Spradlin remarked with delight. Jamarius's remarkable development and perseverance are seen in his current weight of about 9 pounds, despite his birth weight of only 13 ounces. There was further happiness in the news since Jamarius's parents had requested Jessica Spradlin to be his godmother. This act demonstrated the close bonds created by common experiences and the value of community support in overcoming the difficulties associated with premature delivery. To help the Harbour family in their move outside the NICU, Spradlin also published a GoFundMe page, garnering support from well-wishers. Jamarius's narrative serves as a ray of hope as he departs Emory Decatur Hospital in Georgia, inspiring medical personnel everywhere to reconsider how they treat micro-preemies. The idea of a strict age of viability is called into question by Jamarius's and other preemies' astounding progress. As much as 71% of preemies can survive with active care, according to a 2016 study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association of Pediatrics. This finding emphasizes the need of complete medical treatment over palliative care. For the medical community, Jamarius's path is both an inspiration and a call to action. Medical professionals are advised to take into account each patient's capacity for survival and growth rather than rigidly following to set age limitations. Micro-preemies may live and even flourish with the correct care, as demonstrated by Jamarius and other babies who defy the odds. The world sees the power of hope, love, and medical progress as it celebrates Jamarius' return. His narrative promotes a mentality change by highlighting the potential of every preterm infant and the need to provide them chances to lead happy, full lives. Jimarius's story continues to serve as a tribute to the remarkable resiliency of the human spirit as he begins the next chapter of his life surrounded by the affection of his family and community.